Hey there, everybody. My name is Jade, and I wanted to make a video of just about a little bit of background about me and my musical doings ever since I was younger and how I got to where I am now. I actually made a first little video, but it didn't turn out very well, so I hope this one turns out better. As you know, or you don't know, I am a classically trained pianist who studied classical piano for many, many years, and then I moved up to university studying music education, and I'm a university grad here, University of Toronto, in the city. I'm actually not from Toronto. I'm born and raised in Vancouver, BC, Canada, and I moved from there to here probably 15-16 years ago, and it's been quite a journey, actually. I just want to show you a little bit of where I came from and how I got to where I am now and what I'm doing right now. I've always loved, ever since I was 14, playing different instruments to music. Different instruments, musical instruments, but I was never the competent one because my band teacher back then never really pushed me in learning more. She actually discouraged it. My family and I, we never really had that much money in the first place. So I remember as I was taking piano lessons, I asked my mom, can I do martial arts? And she says, no, because we don't have money. So either you pick piano or martial arts. And I have a brother who's 10 years older than me. He was the one who's doing martial arts. And I said, okay, fine. Since he's doing martial arts, I'll do piano. And so up comes university, studying music education, thinking that I would be a public school teacher. Let's just say I'm not a public school teacher. I am a private music teacher in respected music studios and private one-on-one lessons. Somewhere in the university days, I didn't really have that many friends, and I thought, I guess I'll be just working and playing piano. Then after I graduated, I'm like, is this really what I want to do? Is this just all playing piano and accompanying in for festivals and for students and everything? I thought, I don't know, I'm gonna do some soul searching, and I sort of did. So I realized that there was more to me, and I got to figure it out for myself. And luckily, a few years ago, I think maybe more like a handful of years ago, I discovered the local Toronto music scene, and I thought, oh, cool! Look, there's so many musicians over here playing all these different instruments, and I don't even know this side of the world because I'm so classical, and I'm not like pop, folk, rock, or anything like that. So I made a few friends, learned a lot in the process, and I thought, there was something that was going on in my life, like, I can't even remember now, 4 years ago, and I thought, okay, I need to do something like 1,000% different from what I've been doing already. And I've decided, hey, I've only played piano. What if I played piano and sang and pick up like another instrument or two and actually play it competently rather than teaching it? And lo and behold, 3.5 years later, this is where I stand. I had my first show 2.5 years ago. And so from that point onwards, I grew a lot, I did a lot, I invested a lot. I didn't have a keyboard back then. I'm like the established pianist, so I saved up money for a whole bunch of things: PAs, speakers, cables, instrument cables, a bunch of instruments, and I love the ukulele. So I want to showcase you all what I did in the past 2.5 years, at least my highlights. And I am on my way to making my very, very, very first EP ever, and hopefully I'll have it released this year. It's going to have 4 songs that I've written. Yes, I know I've written it, and I also played on a couple of them. Well, anyways, more on that later. So I'm very proud of myself where I am right now, and only more is happening, especially this year. I have a lot of a first interview coming up, first summer festival that I'll participate, first music blog entry that will be published, first house concert coming up next week or 2. Last month I started my online streaming concert, so I've done a whole lot. So please enjoy the rest of my video and watch what I've done for the past 2.5 years, and I hope you all would continue to watch me grow, continue to watch me do all my stuff, and I hope to see you around. If I don't meet you in person, yet. I hope to meet you very soon. There's just a lot of things going on, and I hope to see you one day in one of my shows, or maybe my EP release party, or maybe somewhere out there in the city or outside of the city, because this year I'm going out. So enjoy the rest of my video. Thank you for watching, and have a great year 2017, because I sure am trying to have it. Bye. Here's the start of all my shows and my gigging. This is when I had my first show at the Amsterdam Bicycle Club, and the manager was nice enough to give me a show there, and I won't forget that ever since. And these are just a few clips. Me on the piano, and then me on the guitar, and I also did the ukulele too, and I will also visit back here all the time. This is when I first went into Popper's Pub open mic. It was cool. And then I went to Access Bar and Grill when Derek Downham was doing his open mic hosting there. Gave me a cool drum set feel there. This is when I went to the Falling Slowly Once Guitars event at Mirrorish Theatre when nearly 1,000 people came out, and you can see me in one of those pictures. I got picked and selected to perform at Kerner Hall on the first free-for-all event there in the TELUS Performing Arts Centre in downtown Toronto. And as a classical pianist, it was my dream to play classical music there, but somehow I made it in the singer-songwriter world, and I actually performed on that piano as a singer-songwriter, so it was quite an experience for me. This is when I finally actually got a few musicians together to do a benefit concert for Musicians Without Borders, and I decided to showcase some of my classical music materials, and that was quite an experience there too. This is when I went to New York with a friend of mine, and he just threw me up on the biggest open mic stage ever, and it was kind of cool because I showcased my friends at electric ukulele, and it was an experience I won't forget. As you can see with these instruments and the equipment that I've used in the benefit concert, I slowly invested all this equipment and gear and instruments in the past 3 years, so I can do all of this. This is me when I first did the open mic at Café Chez Hélène, and somehow I was able to do open mic hosting there. The clips that you just saw, a couple of them were just a couple other places that I've been to perform. And finally, lastly, this is the most recent event that I've done at Waylabar, part of Tickling the Ivory show. It was part of the festival's Soundtracks of the City, and that was the most intimate show I've ever done, and the most vulnerable one of mine, when it's all just piano and myself, which I've never done before because, as you know, I usually perform the ukulele and the guitar. So that's my show cards that you can see when I finally did all my socials, the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook, and then I finally am in the point in time in my life where I'm finally putting together my very first EP of all my originals. There will be 4 original songs with lyrics in 1 piano solo, and that will showcase my chronological, I guess, career of my singing songwriter's world of creations of ideas and goings and meanings. So this is just a video of me, of what the highlights that I've done in the past actually 2.5 years.